So,
Okay. Oh, pleasant good day to the viewing audience of YouTube. My name is Nicole Huggins, and I am from Health and Wealth Lifestyle in Trinidad and Tobago. We are located at number 73 Eastern Main Road in Barataria. And I have today with me two amazing gentlemen, and it's on my left, it's Olukunde Sentwali. He is a raw foodist. And on my right, it's Mr. Glenn Thomas, who is a health fanatic. And we want to talk health today. We want to talk about food and the benefit of eating the right food. So here, Olukunde, he's a raw foodist. And of course, we would want to ask him a few questions when you talk about raw, and just to let the viewing audience know, when we use the term raw food is, what are we speaking about?
raw food is basically is a natural eating food in its natural state. You pick a plant, cut it up, put a little seasoning on it, and eat.
No.
Or you can eat it like that.
When you say seasoning, you have to be very
okay,
careful.
Sorry.
Be a little more specific.
Meaning, you want to put a little flavor to it, you could put a little flavor into it, like, the natural flavors. Natural flavors.
Like your mint and stuff like that.
Yeah, if you have to use salt, use Himalayan salt, sea salt, somewhere along that line, where not table salt, please don't do that. That's very poisonous for your body, table salt. So you more go with Himalayan salt or sea salt. And then other flavors involved.
So the reason for Himalayan salt and sea salt, is it due to the fact that it has more nutrition in it, more minerals?
More minerals. 92
more minerals.
different minerals in sea salt, and Himalayan salt, I think, have about the same thing also.
Yes.
So, very important.
Wonderful. So when you talk about raw food is, or having a raw meal, is having food in its natural state.
Yeah.
And of course, Ms. Olukunde talks about flavoring or seasoning, flavoring the pot with natural seasoning such as your mints and stuff like that, Himalayan salt. We in Trinidad, we can use things like bay leaf and stuff like that. It gives the food a natural thing. Yeah, you can bring the bay leaf to a powder and you can sprinkle that. Yeah. When we talk about flavoring and seasoning, we also use like avocado seed. We use, you understand, there's so much natural things we can use to season or to flavor the pot. And it comes along with so much nutrients, so much minerals, which is able to sustain the body.
Yes.
And Mr. Thomas, of course, and I must say that three of us here, we have all had some challenges where health is concerned. Mr. Olukunde, he had some challenges with some broken ribs, broken bones, I should say, on two occasions. And I had some health challenges where, having an extremely high blood pressure, having challenges with my kidneys and my liver, having a recurring urinary tract infection, that would send me to the hospital from time to time. And Mr. Glenn Thomas here, he have had challenges with his eyesight.
Yes, indeed.
Yes.
And Nicole, it's always a wonder when you have a challenge, a physical challenge that is challenging your ability or your mobility in so many areas. And then when you're looking about sight, you're dealing with such a serious aspect of the body in terms of your ability to move around. Just the thought of being into a world of darkness can shake you up. If you get deep into it, just to figure out that the possibility is that because of how you're eating and what you're engaging in and drinking and so forth, and the whole mood of living, that you could literally end up in a world of darkness when you cannot see anything in the world because of making a choice of that nature. And it is sad. I say it is sad because if you do not have a choice, if you do not have a way out. Let me put it in a simpler way. If you do not have a way out to get out of that situation, then of course, as the people say, you're back against the wall and you would feel very, very depressed because you don't have a way out. But the truth is, there is a way. There is a way. And the way is not a sophisticated way. It is not an unreachable way that the average person, you don't have to be a doctor, you don't have to be a prime minister, you don't have to be somebody of great status in the society to reach out to the natural ways of survival, the natural ways of keeping the organs healthy. You don't have to have no ton load of money to do that. Whatever you have, your mindset, our mindset will play a very strong part in directing our intelligence in the selection of what we choose to feed our system with in order to overcome whatever challenge we might be facing. Because really and truly, it's one body. All the members of the body is working harmoniously, and it is one body. Whatever we put into this body, it is going to either enhance functioning, or it is going to reduce, it is going to slow down the whole biological process of our existence. Now, having said that, I was listening a while ago to Solo Conde talking about alkalinity and talking about acidity. And it is so sad that so many people in the world do not understand that the power of acid foods consistently being put into your system over time is what causes us to be blind, is what causes us to be in wheelchair, is what causes all these surgical procedures that has been administered from the scientific medical world that is so well equipped now. All of this is stemming from what we eat and what we drink. And this simple word that is called acidity, to acidify. Now, we need to really come to another place of understanding what this term acidity means. Because we are not talking here about, you put something, let's say, sour in your mouth. Let's say the thing sour. Now, if you take, for example, a lemon, let us take a lemon, or we will think about a lime. And we say, well, oh boy, that thing is acid. That thing real sour, boy, that thing acid. Okay, but the truth is, when we are talking about acidity in the human system, lemon and lime are in an alkaline state when they get into our body. Could you understand that? In your mouth, you are tasting it as well as though it's acid, but the intelligence of the blood and the body, biologically at the cellular level, knows full well when that liquid comes down there, that is alkaline liquid, that is going to be of great value. It's going to assist the biochemistry of the body to regulate itself, to help the body to get rid of things that built up there, things that forming in the system and creating inflammation, creating cysts, creating fibroid, creating gallstones, creating kidney problem, liver problem, creating problems that is impacting on the eyes that over time, if left alone, you will find yourself cannot see. Creating a problem in terms of being able to urinate, right? Which is so important because remember, if we are drinking water and you're drinking different things that you like, and at the end of the day, you cannot give it up. Your system for releasing can't function. This is a very, very serious business. And those of you who understand, who have had the experience because of I would say, negligence based on ignorance. So we in some cases we choose to have knowledge and we make a decision that we will, in spite of having that knowledge, we will continue to go down a road that we were indoctrinated or that we were trained or cultured into or fooled into. I think I want to say fooled into, because what really happened is that, you grow up with believing that if you eat certain types of food, you drink a lot of milk, you eat a lot of meat, your bones gonna be strong, you're gonna be a strong man, you're gonna be healthy. But who really said that the milk is going to make your bones strong?
Mr.
Right?
Thomas, I want to interrupt you just shortly, and I like what you just said, because while you're having the conversation and you're talking about the acidity of the lemon,
Right.
and what happened is that, of course, we were taught and we were told
Right.
that a lemon is sour,
right.
and of course we want to stay away from that. And the truth of the matter is, on a scale, when you do the alkaline testing
Right.
on that scale there, what you will find is that lime and lemon, they
Yeah,
are
top.
two of the most alkaline food on the planet, for the
That's
matter of fact.
correct.
And when you do the scale, when you put sugar there, sugar was supposed to be sweet, and it's supposed to be, we encourage sweetness and all of this niceness in sugar. What happened is that the scale of the sugar is one of the most acidic food on the planet, which causes inflammation in the body and causes
Yes.
our organs to break down and not function well.
Yes.
So
Yeah.
again, it is what we were taught, because I remember having my nephew in the environment in the store. My nephew, when we are doing things, I'm doing preparing and squeezing lemon and having Zebra Peak and all of these things in the space here. And my nephew, as being a child, he was pass around and he would pick on something, like he would pick a aloe vera leaf, break it off. Actually, he goes and he bites on it and he would have it, and we're saying the picker is going to stick him. He would take okras and he would eat it just like that, and he's having everything. Zebra Peak leaf. When we're preparing our Zebra Peak tea bag and stuff like that, he would go and he would take a thing and he would run off with it. You understand? He would take the leaves and he would run off with it before it go through the process of dehydration and stuff like that. And he would sit down and eat that comfortably. But I'm saying this because his mother started to intervene.
Right.
And when she started to intervene, what she was saying to him is, boy, that thing bitter. Why are you eating that bitter thing? Why that thing dirty? You're taking the aloe and eating it just like that. And he would sit down and he would bring a lime for me.
Right.
And he would bring the lime and say, what do you want me to do with this lime? I have to open that lime for him, cut it. Don't usually peel it, just cut it open and he's fine.
Right.
And he would go and sit down quietly. And Olukunde, you would have experienced that as well. And he would suck on that lime. But the influence of his mother, his father, his brother and his sister, what happened is that now that same child who grew a little older, now he is saying those foods are bitter. No, auntie, that's bitter. And these are the things that he used to use comfortably and not understanding what is bitter and sweet, but knowing, because he's seeing myself and Olukunde using these things, that is good for you. Right? So after a certain time, the child now is being brainwashed into thinking that the things that he used to use is now bitter and it's no longer good for him. And this is what we face with every day. This set of brainwash, whether we know it or we don't know, that we are brainwashing people into believing what we believe and not having the natural process or that innate intelligence in which we were born with. We are not allowing it to flow naturally. So we put a stop to it. And now that have us in difficulty, which we have, which we are facing with every day, which we call lifestyle diseases. But Mr. I want to go, because of course we don't have much time again. I want to go straight to Mr. Olukunde here, and I want him to share one of his experience as to why he decided, because he's a raw foodist, why he decided to go 100% raw. What made that determined that determining factor in his life? If you can share that with us briefly.
Yeah, well, having knowledge and not taking act on it, you'll be considered crazy. That's how I look at it. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't want to be deemed crazy. So I look at it seriously and said, look what the animals is doing. The animals, I never see them cooking food yet. No animal. If you see one, tell me. Only the domestic animals cook food.
Yeah, that's
I
correct.
do not see an animal drinking another animal milk.
That's correct.
Only human beings.
Yes.
So because of that, I said, this don't make any sense. I definitely have to go over because I was already a vegetarian. And you see, with your pineal gland being decalcified, it connects to the universe and it sends you messages. Most of us, pineal gland are calcified anyway, so we can't connect to the universe. That's why we are controlled by the conglomerates, so the big businesses here, or the porn. So when that pineal gland is decalcified, you can connect. So with all that connection and just observing the environment, I know the only choice for me was to stop eating cooked food. And cooked food, the enzymes are depleted, so you cannot have proper digestion. So I don't suffer with gas. I don't have a stove that I could turn on and boil water to give me hot tea in the morning and all of that. You don't need that. What do you need hot tea for? What do I ask somebody a question? What do you need hot tea for? Or to break the wind in the morning? To break the wind. If you had to break that, I mean you have a problem.
That's
it's because the food is not digesting properly.
That's correct.
So you need now to drink hot tea to help you with the gas issue you have. That's like spinning top in mud. You don't need anything hot, especially those temperatures going into your body. And cold also is the same thing. You need a balance. You need the room temperature to control your body temperature. You don't need anything way over because it shocks the body. Your body goes in shock. You will not feel it, but down the road, you will start feeling it. Definitely. So that's basically my reason for going that route. Then I had experiences with being alkaline in the body. So I know the only route to have full alkalinity is to eat food in its raw state. Not provision. Okay, that's starch, which turns to sugar. Starch, sugar, acidity. You don't need that.
Mr. Olokunde, I know that
Me,
you've
my
had
body.
Yes, you've had a injury, and you were already on the path of alkaline in your body, and actually you were on a few days course. If you can share that with the viewing audience, what experience you have experienced through that period of time being injured and alkaline in your body.
Right.
And I know this is definitely this, people need to hear this. They need to understand the importance of maintaining good alkalinity or balance in the body. When the body is in balance, it causes conflict with such as lifestyle diseases, high blood pressure, high blood sugar, aches and pain, kidney disease, cancer, you name it. And it all comes down to what they are saying now, inflammation. Yes. Inflammation is what we call acidity, because once your body is acidic, it is loaded with inflammation, which causes aches and pains and breaking down of our vital organs. So could you share that experience with us?
Yes, what happened there, I had an injury where I had like 5 broken ribs.
Wow. Okay.
I was hospitalized for a few hours. They did their scan. They discovered, yes, 5 broken ribs. I was in excruciating pain. But I know pain is something we need. That's why the Creator gives us pain, so we'll know when something is wrong to attend to. So we don't need to take a painkiller to kill that pain. Okay? And the doctor decided to give me, I don't remember the name of that painkiller. It's one of the strongest painkiller. He gave it to me, and I was going to put it in the pocket. He said, no, give that to me if you're not going to take it. I said, no, I'm not going to take it. So I was in excruciating pain. I had a crook stick walking over like an old man. So for months I was like that, walking with this stick because of the pain that I had. So anyhow, I went home. I didn't know which way to lie down. I tried the side front, then I decided back. I went on my back, and that was it. I got up in the morning, and I got up very brisk. I said, wow, what happened here? Then I thought about it. I said, wait, I'm on an alkaline diet. Well, basically, I was not a raw foodist at that point. I was just a vegetarian, not eating meat, animal products, milk, cheese, canned foods. I've been stuck all that years now. That's maybe almost 40 years and more. So I got up that morning and I said, wow, so I've been on this alkaline diet. Now, I was on a special alkaline diet. I was more on a detox in the body with alkaline water, liquids, right? Water, natural juices. That's what the diet was on for 9 days. So I know my body was in the alkaline state. And that day proved to me that alkalinity is the thing to be. So I was in less pain when I got up in the morning. You have a fight to do with somebody, next day what's going to happen to you?
More
pain.
pain.
More pain. Right?
Yes.
So pain comes from inflammation buildup, okay? Lack of oxygen. Because if you have inflammation, you have lack of oxygen, so that will give you pain definitely. So I didn't have that. The pain would subside. And there I became a full believer. And it just was a matter of time where I transitioned into being a raw foodist. When I watch the animals, and we have dominion over the animals, the book say, right? We have dominion over the animal, but I don't think so. The animals have dominion over us because they know what to do.
Natural,
They eating the natural thing, but what we doing? We following what they show us on TV, radio, and all this promotion. Now, I'm not bashing anybody who just cook their food, okay? If you're cooking, you cook it sparingly. Just a little steaming, so you wouldn't cook out the nutrients in the food because you'll have poor digestion. And that experience I had, that was it. I said, man, I will always alkaline my body. So from time to time, I will go into these deep detox with full alkalinity, straight days, no food, just water, alkaline water, lemon water, melons. So from time to time, I do that. And that was before I became the raw food. But after that, raw foods, I didn't really do as much of those type of detox because I'm already detoxing every day anyway.
And that's a fact. That's a fact. So, Mr. Thomas, that is a fact. When you use your grains, particularly the grains, it helps the body with detoxification. It removes toxins from the body on a daily basis. And that's how the body was designed.
As a matter of fact, every morsel of food or every mouth of food, whatever term is better, that we use actually supposed to have detoxification value in it in terms of removing waste from our body. If the food does not have the power to do that, then what happens? It means now you have warehousing. And that is a very dangerous place to go because we know from testing, even at Health and Well Lifestyle, you would pick up people with tumors, You just think about it. Your body have to find a place where it is storing inflammation, and it have to seal it off. Sometimes when it, according to where it is, it bursts, and the body say, okay, I'm going to send this thing out. And you watch it, some of it, we call it humor. There's a word that we use, so we say humor. Pus, right?
Mhm.
And you literally watching the body had this thing containerized, and now it is oozing out of your body. So, what is it all about? This acidification, this thing that they fool us to believe that you must have either when you're making some food preparation, either the white sugar for this one and the brown sugar for the next one. And all of those sugars are man-made sugars. They are not the sugars that will alkaline our system. And that is where the danger of it is. Because we have been indoctrinated, we have been taught, we have been not just taught in a, say you go to school and you learn that, but your parent handed down to you. And it come down and down and down, and every day a cup. You get up in the morning, a cup of tea, right? You drink it. What is the tea made of?
Hmm.
Again, misguided information, sugar and milk,
or whatever.
right? And hardly ever a herbal leaf or stem or bark that going into that tea in order to create detoxification, in order to create purification, in order to neutralize some of these acids that we are putting into the body. And it is so sad. I like to say it is so sad because everything that the commercial system see that money can be made in a big way, they'll let you know you must put a tip of sugar.
Mhm.
A tip of sugar. So mainly in everything you could think about, they have a tip of sugar in it. So the sugar, over time, this excess amount of sugar, processed man-made sugar, getting into our bloodstream and creating an acid condition. The old saying, what's sweet in goat mouth?
This. Oh, the
You know,
sour
so
bamba.
why the bamba?
Yes.
So we put anything in our mouth, and we are conditioned to believe that nice, sweet taste. It's so nice, it's so sweet and nice.
Mhm.
And not understanding that what we really need is not sweet, but we need alkaline. Alkaline substances to get into our mouth, into our body, so that our body can be taken care of. Now, the body provides its own security where acid is concerned. We have the acid that is called hydrochloric acid, and it's mainly in the stomach that that amount of acid is being produced. Why is it produced there? Because the nature of our food, let's say it is in the level of the hydrochloric acid in the system compared to carnivorous animals. You're talking about animals carrying all kind of 40% and 50%. You're talking about the hydrochloric acid so strong in their stomach that the creator designed it in that manner that they could neutralize certain things, the acids from the type of raw food that they eat and the meats and the different things that these animals eat. And the hydrochloric acid will neutralize it. But then in our system, the human system, you find that when you're getting and you look at the stomach, you're getting about 20% acid in the stomach. And why is that so? Because the body was designed to have alkaline food. And whatever little sugar or whatever other elements come into the system, the alkalinity of the body will balance things out. So when we eat every day, like someone says, so every day I will eat this alkaline food. So okay, What does the horse do? What does the horse do? What does the bullocks do? What does the elephant, what do they do? Every day they feast on this meat. And you never see them make up their face, you know. You never watch them and see them looking vexed or they become unpleasant because you carry them there to graze. Always happy to get in a good grazing ground. So the thing about it is, why it is that we have an aberration, why we have a sort of a standoff attitude for what's supposed to be natural to us, what we're supposed to be glad to have a feast on, we have a standoff attitude. Why? Because there's an external influence that is coming from another source, does not want us to get into that level of natural feeding because it is going to interfere with their enterprise, their system that is set up there to make all these billions of dollars because of the ignorance of the masses. So when you have simple people that could give you a simple message in a simple form, that you could understand it in such a manner so as to apply it in your own life, we call that empowerment. Empowering you at the mental level to take responsibility, to take authority, to guide and direct your own life, to choose the foods that will keep you healthy, that will keep you not being under the control of the system, the Babylon system, if I was to use that term, the system that is designed to fool you, the system that is designed to give you information that is misleading, that is in their commercial interest. So it is important that when you come and at the point of health and wellness, and we're talking here at health and wellness in terms of food, choice of food, raw food.
You have like 50 seconds.
So I will say to you, friends, whoever is viewing this, to take a conscious look at the importance of getting live, living foods coming from the natural sources as part of your daily intake, part of your daily way of living.
Thank you, Mr. Thomas. Thank you, Mr. Thomas. Thank you, Mr. Olukunde, for sharing some of your personal experience with, well, in my case, poor health and how we are today. And, you know, we want to share that to you. We want to encourage persons out there to take a look. And I like to say, listen to what is not being said. And what is not being said is that we, or this physical body, has the ability to repair from a cellular level, so that healing can take place from a cellular level. So let's make those changes, those necessary changes to our body in the sense of eating habit, what we eat, what we put in. If it is that you are not able to become 100% raw foodist, 75% raw and 25% cooked, it's even better than just eating cooked meals every day. And when you're in that position, you'll have to supplement. And we want to bring this awareness to the public. We want to bring this awareness that lifestyle creates diseases, and lifestyle is what is going to solve the problem. So let's take charge and let's take control. Let's be empowered today through this conversation, and we will be back with another segment, and we're gonna target and home in on something specific so that we can elaborate on that, and that particular food or particular lifestyle disease, where we can help empower you who are viewing this program. Thanks again. As we always say from Health and Wealth Lifestyle, your health is your wealth, and prevention is always better than medication. Thank you.
At Health and Wealth Lifestyle, we offer a wide range of services: blood analysis, iridology, acupuncture, foot detox, foot massages, gua sha, hot stone therapy, fire therapy, legs and feet massage therapy, mineral scrubs, acrotherapy, cupping,
We also have a wide variety of supplements, silver, zinc and magnesium, body light, and lots more.
We at Health and Wealth Lifestyle operate our business in a clean, safe, and comfortable environment. We frequently sanitize our compound and abide by all the COVID guidelines that are currently in place.
So come on down to Health and Wealth Lifestyle, where we treat you like family. Book your appointment today. Call us at 1-868-275-8359.
Or 1-868-288-1108.
And remember, your health is your wealth, and prevention is always better than medication.
Hi there. Want to know why you should become a founder for this unicorn online marketing company? Then listen up. First of all, no selling, no recruiting, everything is done for you. Artificial Intelligent IT Company, also known as AI. Earn residual income for life. Also, you get targeted traffic directly to your website or product, all done for you. Traffic is one of the most important things that any online business or website need to flourish. You get over 50 marketing tools for just one low price. And the good part, any additional payments that need to be paid will come out the profit that was made. So, become a founder today, before it's too late. Visit duplicatable.net and sign up now, or visit duplicatable.org if you need more information. Hope to welcome you to the family soon. Stay safe, be successful.